initially. We are back. We are back. We are back. All right, here we go. Because I was, y'all, if this wasn't doing what I needed it to do, I was gonna fold things up and I was gonna lay it on down. Um, Lord, this cat always get to showing her ass when I'm on the live, and just when I'm on the live. And just. Perfect timing. Just cleaned the kitchen and got me a cocktail. I just cleaned my kitchen too. Okay. What? You could get penalized for stuff that you share? Anyways, we all cleaning up late on a Saturday. We sure are. I'm sorry for not looking up. Hi Joyce, hi Nehemiah, hi Adriana, hi Michaela, hi everybody, hey Miss Mosley. Okay, so what are we talking about today? I kind of want to keep this live brief. Hey Candace, love you too. Hey, babe. Okay, so I'm looking real homely tonight because I'm at home. I don't got nothing going on. I slapped these two braids in my head myself. My eyebrows then came off in the shower. I need to go get shaved, okay? My hair appointment got canceled. And so this is what's going on. You getting the real. You getting the real me. Like how Sexy Red be like, this the real me. This is what it is. Hey. I was gonna come on here with the braids taken down and the hair stretched out, but I'm saving that look for another day, for when everything is more polished. Because if I let it down now, with everything undone, I'm gonna just look like Blanca from Street Fighter. So, right. Hey, Onika, how you doing? Okay, so what we gonna talk about first? I want to talk about Jamie Foxx because I didn't really get a chance to talk about that like that. Thank you, Gabriella. Okay, so Jamie Foxx is being accused of SA because a woman came forth and said that he had assaulted her at an event, and he had said that she looked like Gabrielle Union. So he pulled her to the side and put his hand up under her shirt and down in her skirt and was digging, in her Tootsie Cat and all in her butt. And so I'm just wondering, are the men that down and out and disgusted and disgusting that y'all running around sticking y'all dry fingers up in random booty holes? Like, I have never stuck my finger in a random booty hole. Have you ever stuck your finger in a random booty hole? It is way too unsafe. That is uncharted territory. I would never be that confident in a stranger to just randomly walk up to them at a party. How do you know that that's safe to do? Like, she might have just left from Taco Tuesday, and then if you left from Taco Tuesday, you had some tequila. So it's like you tequila and Mexican food, and you sticking your finger up in that. Are you okay? Are you okay, sir? um I don't know, are the men okay? um So that was leading some people to say, hit that like button. So that was leading some people to say that they didn't believe it. I'm not going to say I don't believe it because it's some sick ass people in the world. Um, does it sound a bit much? Yes, that sounds like a lot. Um, this man would not be running around sticking his finger up in random butts and in random cootie cats and reaching up random shirts. Make sure you hit that like button. But yeah, absolutely not. Hey, bougie Erica. So yeah, I don't know. I want to say thank you very much to everyone on a side note, for the support that has been shown to the platform. If you are new here, thank you so much. The numbers are really numbering more than they've ever numbered before. Back when I had way more followers, which is crazy. I really appreciate the support and of my foolishness and everything. Hey Alexis. So yeah, I like the love that's been shown. I'm overwhelmed when I look at like some of the reactions to the stuff, and I'm like, oh, that's me. Like, oh wow. So thank you all so much. If you're new here, welcome, and thank you for the support for all of my people who have been here. Um, I thank you so much for continuing to rock with me. Everything I say is not gospel. It's not true. You don't have to agree. Um, I'm thankful for the conversation, the feedback, the good and the bad. Thank you, Bougie Erica. I appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. Speaking of like, everything isn't right and you don't have to agree with everything. I had made a post. Okay, so this is the thing. Like I find that when I don't really pay that much attention to what I'm posting, like I just like slap something up, that be what people, you know, latch on to. And then when I'm really thinking about it, it'd be like, it'd be hit or miss. But the big one is when, like, if I'm distracted, like I got some other stuff going on and some other people talking to me, the background is loud, and I put something up. Um, them posts, it'd be like, ooh, I be reading the comments like, ooh, y'all eating me up a little bit. Let me get in a quiet place and focus on what I'm posting. And so then when I'm around people, they be like, oh, you always in your phone. I'm like, yeah, baby, this is work. I get paid for this. So I'm actually working right now. You're going to have to deal with me being on my phone. Sorry. Um, you're gonna have to accept it. I'm here. I hear everything you're saying. I can walk and chew gum at the same time. If you're talking to me, I'm listening. I can put my phone down and engage you in conversation. I'm not being rude, but I'm not a team. I am one person, running a blog, and I'm sorry. I have to get it in when I can get it in. Like that's just the nature of what's going on. So yes, I'm going to take my brand seriously. If you're offended by me being around you and me being on my phone and me trying to elevate and retire by 40, then we don't need to be friends. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We cannot be friends. I'll be okay. That I just had to put that out there. But sometimes I don't always. Thank you, Mrs. Mika. Um, okay, so speaking of that, not always being on the mark. So while I was at work, I had posted about Tyla, the singer, the little girl that sing the squirt song, the Make Me Water, the sideways twerking girl. So she had said that she don't refer to herself as black, she refer to herself as colored. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, don't, I was just like, what in the Jim Crow fuck? Don't call me that, and going on further and further. And the South African community hopped in the comments and they said, we're colored, you need to step outside of your American bubble. I said, let me take this down. I said the colored community of South Africa has spoken. Y'all go ahead with y'all bad colored ass selves. That it is what it is. I don't understand it. I spoke on something I didn't understand. Y'all, they were adamant about it. They said we are colored, baby. We not black. We colored. I said, go ahead. I took it right on down. And people were saying, you shouldn't have took it down. It was a teachable moment. I'm like, yeah. And it taught me that then people like to be called colored. So I took it down because it was apparently on a I was dying on a hill alone. And I was just like, okay. Um Yeah, I'm just like y'all have that. Y'all wear that crown. Just don't come around calling me that. When I saw colored, I got triggered because this summer 2023, I was in Jackson, Mississippi, and a white woman referred to me and my friends as colored. So when I saw colored, I got triggered. And that's why I said, what in the Jim Crow fuck? Because so it triggered me, but that was my experience, and the experience of people on a different continent in South Africa, you know, is two different things. I had said racist South Africa did a number on her, huh? But, look, I ain't been to that part of Africa. If I go over to South Africa, I just compared it to, it was the whole cisgender, transgender, cisgender woman, transgender woman argument earlier this year. And, biological women were saying, don't call me cisgender, just call me woman. So I was, and how they stood on it, how they didn't want to be called that, respect that. I was just like, well, you colored, but don't call me colored. And I guess I don't know, the minute the people was trying to call me colored, I took that shit down so fast. I'm like, I'm not engaging. Disengage, 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 because I just don't have that kind of time. I'm too old and I'm too busy to be in the comments arguing with people I've never met and probably never will meet about a subject that I'm not fully versed on. So I took it down. And that was what else? What else was I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Um, the post wasn't doing the numbers like that. So it's not like I'm doing it for money. So I was just like, it's lose-lose. Let's just call it a wrap. Yeah, let's just put a button on this one. Then people are, I was thinking about going over. I have the option to vacation to Africa in January. It's been extended to me, and South Africa is one of the destinations. So now I know if I find myself down there, I know to refer to the black and brown people as colored. So yeah, I learned something. So I don't know who even asked her that question or how that even came up. I didn't see the interview, but that's what's going on down there. Um, Moving on. So shout out to Tyla and and her little squirting song. Um, a lot of people find it annoying because a lot of people be on TikTok a lot, and that's like everything that you see on TikTok. Every other thing you scroll across, so a lot of people are annoyed with the song, but I don't be on TikTok like that, so I just hear the song when I hear it, if I stream it or if it come up on streaming. So I'm not as annoyed as other people. I saw that headline and I was just like, oh, okay, colored, huh? Hey, it's different over there. It's a whole different world, a literal whole different world. So, hey, whatever you want to be called, whatever you want to be addressed as or not addressed as, I respect that. So yeah. Moving on. What else is going on? Them Scream girls, the girls that was in the new Scream, that Michelle Barrera and that Jenna Ortega girl that played Wednesday. So the Michelle Barrera girl had stood with Israel, in some comments, and she was removed from, the movie Post Haste. And Jenna Ortega was said to have left for solidarity, of her co-star being fired, but then they said no, she has to film Wednesday and Beetlejuice, so that's why. I said, okay, sure, Jan. Like, what a coincidence, because you were signed on to do it and you were capable of doing it before, but now that this happened, you can't do it. Okay, girl. I mean, just say that you stand with your friend. I mean, that's cool. Um, I don't know how good it's gonna be because Scream 6 was good to me. Sorry. That's y'all know I love my lemon water. Um so it's crazy that Michelle Barrera was fired. Hit that like button. Hey Shaw. It's crazy that Michelle Barrera was fired for simply standing in solidarity by the studio, but um stars like Ezra Miller, who plays the Flash, I just want you to look up all the stuff that he's done. And he wasn't fired, and his movie got to come out. He got to have his starring moment and everything. So I just wonder what's all that. But, that's another conversation for another day. Hall and Oates, they going through a divorce right now. Hall had got a restraining order against Oates for some of the rights or the publishing or something to that music. I don't know for sure what's going on. All I know is that they getting a divorce, and it's sad because y'all is in y'all late 70s going through all this. I just feel like, maybe y'all ain't been getting along and it just came to a head and they just said, hey, if I'm not gonna do it now, when am I gonna do it? You feel me? Like maybe it was a situation like that. But shout out to them. Hopefully they do better. Nicki Minaj tried to off that man with a couple of poison platters of Thanksgiving food. Year after year, it's just plate after plate of slop and sludge and sewage and slime. This year, she had a thin ass, watery ass swamp water crab boil, a stiff ass Play-Doh biscuit, a macaroni brick pie, and some lumped up brown stuff in some gravy or something. I don't know what it was. And the rice and peas looked like I don't know, vomit. It just looked like a plate of vomit. And I said she was trying to off that man. And I said, you know what? For that, I'm gonna stream Pink Friday too. I'm a barb now. Like, you know what? You know what? I fold. See, you know what, bitch? You got me. I'm a barb. It seems like you're trying to right your wrongs. Maybe the universe is healing itself. Maybe you've come to your senses and you've realized. But that you can't, fight this killer head on with hands. You can't diss him subliminally on a track because, we'll just be like, so you don't want to sub your man. So this is the way to get them. You get them through the food, because a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And if you want to stop a man's heart, it's through his stomach. And that's what she was trying to do. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Mm. And I'm here for it. And I'm here for it. She served him, that slop up because, he had been in prison all that time. So, he's used to eating trash. So she was just like, hey, This is a step up from that. And I know he's probably thinking, is it? um, hey, I support it. I'm actually in support of it. Um, yeah, I'm here for it. Beyonce is releasing the Renaissance movie, and on Thursday. It comes out Thursday. I have a ticket to go see it. I'm going to do a review on it, of course, let you all know if you should go see it or not. I'm just wondering, you know, the previews don't give me any type of anything pertaining to a visual or a music video. So I'm just wondering what this behind the scenes concert footage is supposed to reveal, because most of us, a big part of the American population was at that concert. So we kind of already saw, and then, it's not like we're watching the rehearsals because you weren't dancing a lot on this tour. So we don't really need a behind the scenes of you putting on your leotards and getting your wigs fluffed. We want hard ballroom death drop duck walk dancing. We want visuals. I want to see what song was that where you were covered in the silver glitter. I think it's Virgo's Groove. It should be Virgo's Groove. Um, I just, you know, I don't want to see you in black and white talking that deep voice about how you don't have a point to prove. We know you don't. We know you don't. You're the girl. And it's nice to see all five of the Destiny's Child girls, in the room. Farrah says she couldn't make it, but the other five were there. And that'll be nice to see. But I really just want to see the videos. That's all you really have to do. You could do like a quick little, thank you for coming to my tour. Thank you for buying my fragrance. And thank you for coming to this show. Enjoy the visuals. And then the rest could just be music videos. I don't need to see the behind the scenes of the concert tour. The tour, it wasn't really doing a lot. This was the best you've ever been dressed on a consistent basis. This was the best your wigs have looked on a consistent basis. These were the best clothes you've ever worn. Yes, hands down in your whole career, the most consistently that you've looked good. It wasn't a miss. Back to back to back. People are like, "Oh, what tour did she look the best on?" Clearly this one. It probably won't get any better than this. This is the best. This was the best she ever looked. But we don't. I mean, that's what's up. We saw your daughter. We probably gonna see some footage of the twins. That's nice, but we just want visuals, baby. We've been looking for these visuals. And after you are the visuals. Like, no, I'm not. I'm not the visuals. I can't dance. I don't have the budget to be constantly changing into these $10,000 wigs. I don't look right in leotards. And I don't have a recording contract. I'm not the visuals. You are. Give them to me. Like, I don't know. Like, it's been a year and a half. Come on, lady. So that's all I have on that. I'm going to go see The Thing. So that will be interesting. Looking forward to that. So yeah. that, Coco said the visuals ain't happening. Um Hell, maybe not. Let's see what else is going on. Brigitte Nelson comes out at 60 years old. Not comes out at 60 years old, comes out as 60 years old. I thought that lady was in her mid 70s when she came out with that face pulled tighter than an 80s pair of Opeg stockings, with that little 5-year-old girl talking about I'm a better mom at 60. I said 60? 60 in 2023? Like, lady, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know she was still with us. But then to come out at 60 with that tight pulled face, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's cap. I feel some cappery going on. Um, okay, and then we're gonna end with Gloria Velez, the former video vixen, said that she was G-roomed by Aaron Hall, who got her pregnant when he was 30 and she was 16. And she said it all started with Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke said, "Don't iron in that. My name is Bennett, and you got a defamation lawsuit coming your way if you keep this going." Um, don't know. I'm gonna just stand with the victim until further notice because Uncle Luke did introduce that 30-year-old Aaron Hall to that 16-year-old girl. So, Uncle Luke, you had something to do with something. You were involved in that. You introduced them. You shouldn't have been introducing that girl to no 30-year-old man. You should have been introducing that girl to one of the boys from High Five or one of the boys that sing Candy Coated Raindrop. Like somebody age appropriate. Like not no 30-year-old man with a mortgage and a divorce under his belt. Hello? So, Uncle Luke, you did have something to do with that. You did. Maybe you ain't put your hands on her, but you had something to do with it. You were involved. You were involved. It might not be to a legal point where you could, be tried in a court of law, but you had a hand in it. You did. And you have to live with that. That's what happened. So yeah, pretty much. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much all I have for today. If I forgot anything or you guys wanted to talk about something, let me know. Other than that, I'm going to go over here and have some of this mulled wine. I don't know if you've ever heard of mulled wine, but it's like a spiced wine, and you have to heat it up, and then you don't heat it to the point where it boils though. You just heat it to warm it, and it's really good for like a cold night. Um, you know, yeah, I'm looking forward to sipping on that. I'm gonna sip on that till it sip on me. Um, Joel said a Trina rap. Okay, damn, that's right, Trina. I forgot about Trina. Oop. I think we all forgot. Let me stop. Cause Trina be catching so many stray bullets on here, and I don't be meaning to shoot them out her way. Um, yes, Ravonna, that's exactly what I'm doing with the wine right now. I'm heating it up in the slow cooker on low. Yes, you put cinnamon sticks and orange and other warm spices. Okay, I didn't know what spice. Okay, damn, I don't have cinnamon sticks. I have cinnamon. I'm gonna throw some cinnamon and some nutmeg in there. But yeah, okay, so a Trina rap. What would Trina say? Okay, so a Trina rap is, we end the live with a rap like Trina, Trina 305, Queen of Miami, distracts you by sitting on your face and running off with your wallet. When you come up for air, she's gone with your car keys. Like, that's kind of the theme of her music. Money, ass, all that. So, what would Trina say? Um, he in the next room begging, saying he want more, but my ass so fat won't fit through the door. Um, Thanksgiving Trina rap. Let's see. Baddest bitch out, don't know what you heard. Nigga, come eat this ass and stuff this bird. Do a sexy red rap. Let's see, sexy red. Sexy red and Trina is like interchangeable. They're it's like the same. So if I do a sexy red rap, I just did a Trina rap, and if I just did a Trina rap, I just did a sexy red rap. They the same person, just from two different decades. That's it. So if you heard a Trina rap, you heard a sexy red rap. And I have to work on my sexy red voice. Um I've been working on my future voice. I've been working on my Andre 3000. I got future. I'm working on Andre. I'll be bringing those to you soon. I have to figure out what is a future rap and how to do that because I will bring you a future rap. Wait, I need to hear future. Lord, okay, it's not ready yet though. It's like premature. So, what would future say? Let me see. Oh, so okay. Oh, so no. Okay, it's kind of like that, right? So, future would be like, okay, what do future be talking about? Okay, so future would be like, damn, I don't know. Okay, so future would be like, down that bitch, she ain't with all that foo foo. Head so good, I'd be like, ooh, 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 ooh. It'll be something like that, right? Wouldn't future say that? And it's got to be something about Hayden Russell too, but it's definitely something along those lines. I have to say, correct. So that's pretty much all I have. So I will go and drink my wine and enjoy my herbal refreshments, and then I will see you guys next time. Bye. Y'all go quit making a clown out of me on this damn platform.